bottles around the house or a towel or resistance band. Cool. I think it's time to get started. So let's do this thing. Let's start. I kind of started in reverse the last class I taught, and it was kind of nice. So we're going to do that today. We're going to start by tapping our toes, walking out to high plank, take a shoulder tap, and then walk back up. Let's do that continuously for about 30 seconds. Just give a nice stretch to the back of your legs, warming your core as you tap your shoulders in plank position. Make sure your shoulders come over wrist before you elevate your hand for the shoulder tap. That way you have a strong plank position in your setup. 15 more seconds. Keep it up. Good. Nice. All right, on this last one, hold your plank, take your weight forward. Mountain climber, knee to chest. Level 1, you're just crunching your knee to chest. Level 2, you start to run it out. If you need to pull back, you could drop to your knees and just drive your knees forward. Good, we got 30 seconds, and then we'll rise up to our feet. Nice. Jeff in the house. Hey there, Vanessa, welcome. 15 more seconds. Hey, Deb. Hey, Harini. All right, guys, hold your plank. Now walk yourself back up. From here, we're going to go laterally and lunging. So feet wide, shifting your hips, center, and then the other direction, center. We're going to progress this. So this is part 1. If you're feeling like you got good range, you're getting rid of the gunk in your hips and your abductors, you can step in and step out as you alternate directions. There we go. I saw that look. She's like, excuse me, mister. 10 seconds. All right, next up, let's take a reverse lunge. Step back, bend your back knee, reach overhead, step in and do that same leg again. Same leg. 10 times one leg and 10 the other. Good, feel that stretching of your hip flexor as you drive your back knee down. I've got 3 more. If you lost count, do 3 more with me. All right, other side, when you're ready, we go. There she is. You have the perfect lighting in that space, Vanessa, for working out. Awesome. Next up, we're going to start to get your heart rate in the mix. Bring your feet wide, squat down and reach overhead. I don't know about you, but doing those lunges made this a little easier than it normally is, these deep squats. So if you're feeling that way too, you can add your heel lift, hop at the top. We've got 20 more seconds. Next up, heels to butt for butt kicker. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Add the arms, double arm pull. Option is to march while you bring your heels up. Whew. Good, good. Squeezing your upper back, lengthening now your front leg. 10 seconds. We got one more move to finish our warm up. Feet together, side to side hop, go. Feels good to move, doesn't it? 15 seconds to finish our warm up. That's it, nice and wide, heels nice and high. 8 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, time. Awesome work, guys. If you need a sip of water or anything, do it now, because I'm going to describe our AMRAP. And then once we get working, our goal is to work the whole time window. It's 6 minutes long. You have 3 moves. First up, your first move, I wrote really tiny on that board, is plank with knee taps. This is something different. I don't think I've done this with you guys. So it's a plank position where you gently bring your knees towards the ground and up. What you're trying to do is just kiss the ground with your kneecaps like you're touching down on thin ice. Okay, you do 10 reps of this. If you're on your knees, march up, single leg, down, down. Alternating leading leg, again, keeping attention on minimal weight through your kneecaps. Okay, move number 2, 2 weights or 1 rowing. So you're in a hinge forward position, pulling elbows back to rib. If you only have 1 weight, you You can do one arm for 5 reps, one arm the other. If you have a resistance band, same thing, or a towel, you're rowing. Your final move, you have 2 options. If you have a weight that you'd like to use for swings, you're gonna do 10 swings, hinging from hip, driving through legs, exhale to the top. If you do not have a weight, squat jumps or squat heel lift for 10 reps. Okay, so those are your 3 moves: plank knee tuck, rowing, and swings or squats. Pretty well known overall moves, so we can get the flow and then rock it out. 6 whole minutes on the clock. Try to get somewhere between 4 and 6 rounds through this. Cool? All right. Time to turn up the music and get working. In 3, 2, 1, go. Try not to let your hips lower while you're dropping your knees. So keep your hips shoulder height. Yeah? Yes. It's just the knees moving, nothing else. Good, Andrew. When you're done with that, on your feet or kneeling, rowing. If you have a band, like I have this resistance band here, I'm gonna show you guys a row option. You guys can start rowing, but anyone who wants to see, you could even have it under your knees or under your feet and row. So anyone who has one of these, you can play with that. When you're done to your swings, jump squats or speed squats, whatever option you're taking, pump up the reps, 10 reps. Everything's 10 to keep it simple. When you're done, right back to those knee taps. And remember, from everything, from your fingertips to your hip, as still as possible, just the knees moving. Feel free to take it slow if you need. In that plank, you should feel some tugging in your side body as your core is working hard to minimize impact. Anyone taking single arm row, you could stay with feet in line or staggered if you want to vary it a little. That might add some more glutes and hamstring. We're already 2 minutes in. Can you believe it? It's gonna fly by. Most of you are on track for a good 4 to 6 rounds. Keep it up. Beautiful. Nice, Andrew. Good. Squeezing your glutes. That's it, Vanessa. Nice. Now remember that floor beneath your knees, thin ice. Do not crack it, but you still want to tap it. I'm gonna grab this bag for some of these reps, challenge myself a little. Why not? It's here. Almost halfway through. Solid. I love the swings I'm seeing. Good work using the hand weights and the other weights you got there. Good. Anyone who wants a challenge, if you have a lighter weight for the kettlebell swing, you could do a single arm swing to add some of that unilateral training that forces your core to respond. Okay, so lightweight option with single arm. I'll do it this round for anyone who wants to see. Switching at the top. You are well past halfway, 2.5 minutes. Pump it up. If you could see yourself in your camera, in a mirror, look at your hips when you get back to that plank again, because I just looked at me and I thought I wasn't moving and I was. So I'm gonna slow down and try not to move. Yeah, there we go. Do that for yourself too. Two minutes to go. 1 to 2 more rounds through this thing. Oh man. We are winding down, 90 seconds, y'all. Now remember, those of you on your knees in the plank, alternate knee lift and lower. Still try not to lower anything but your knees in this move. 1:15 to go. All right, guys, let's do this. 50 seconds, 5-0, 5-0. Plenty of time to own it. Stay strong now by bracing your core, squeezing your muscles, being mindful of every action you create. 30 seconds. Woo-wee. Almost there, 25. There we go. 15, guys. That's it. Keep going until the timer's up, even if you finish the round. 10 seconds. And time. Whew. Good work. My ponytail came out from that one. We have 1 minute of rest. We'll get you set up for some core focused training. We have duos of 30s. So you're gonna have 30-second interval of one move, and then we'll go right into a second move. I like this because it skyrockets your results because you're integrating various moves, makes your training more dynamic, gets your heart rate up, and because you're changing moves, you don't hit that failure because you kind of vary the muscle groups working in that time frame. So first, single leg V up. Laying down, one arm reach to opposite foot. The same arm the whole time. We'll do the second side, round 2. So remember what hand is moving. On the lefty, I have my watch on there. I'm starting with my left. You pick one that works for you. Move 2 right away. You're gonna turn with your legs straight in the air, fingertips to temple, and the side crunch. Okay? So single leg V up. One hand is moving, and then when you get to the side crunch, the other hand ends up too. Okay, so I'll be left, right. Know which one you start with. I'll show you the second sequence when we get there. Let's start with the single leg V up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Option is to bend your knee as you reach. Another option is to reach and crunch. So anyone who needs a little less, if you feel a lot of pressure in your back or struggling to get high, take a look at me. I'm just crunching now. 5 seconds. Turn to your side, onto the arm that was just reaching. Other arm is going to crunch up. Side crunch in 3, 2, 1, go. Reach for your foot. Lift your body up. Keep your chest wide and open. Now you may need to drop your bottom knee. Take a look at me for that. You may even need to turn it into just the upper body part of the side crunch, and that's fine too. 10 seconds. Staying strong. Good. You're building nice obliques with this one. 3, 2, and time. All right, sequence 2, half Russian twist. If you have a resistance band, you can hold it. If you have a weight, you can hold it, or you can use body weight. I've been throwing this in the mix a lot lately because I find it's changing how you feel about the Russian twist, physically, results-wise. So you're just gonna move one direction, and I'm gonna tip again towards the hand that I started with the single leg V up before. So remember, my left side leads both sequences. Half Russian twist. Second move, plank jacks, jacking your feet. That one doesn't matter because each side works equally. Okay, so half Russian twist, hit the ground in 3, 2, here we go. I'm going to the left. Now heels lower, little less intensity. Heels lifted, little more. Legs straight, even more. Just make sure your chest is open and proud, protect your back. 10 seconds. All right, gently put down your weight. Find a good plank position and jack your feet and then plank jack. 3, 2, go. Options, toe tap. Options, on your knees, toe tap. Anyone who wants more, option, add a shoulder tap. 20 seconds. Almost there. Rest is coming. Rest is coming. And breathe. 30 seconds off. We go to side 2. Single leg V up. I'm turning my body to start the other direction. So now my right hand's in the front. I flip to the other side. We start side 2, single leg V up, side crunch. In 3, 2, go. Woo. It helps if you squeeze your quad and point your toe, especially the one that's lifting. That's going to connect the muscles down your body, not only make you stronger in the move, but give you more result. 15. Exhale on the way up. Give your body room to crunch and your abs room to shorten. All right, twist to your side. Other hand reaches, side crunch in 3, 2, go. Good, your knees are driving deep to chest as you reach for your shoe, ankle, or knee. Depending on how high you get today, pick a target and try to get it every time. 10 seconds. 2, and time. Awesome. We have our last sequence. Other direction, Russian twist, and plank jacks. Then we move on. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, go. I'm going to the right because I started left. The elbows nice and wide. It's like you're trying to turn your chest all the way to somebody who's standing beside you. You want to show them the logo on your shirt. 10 seconds. We finish with plank jacks in 5. Gently put down your weight. 3, 2, 1, and go. Add the hand taps if you can. Yes, good. I'm just checking y'all out. You look good. If you find your hips are twisting and you can't prevent that, get rid of the hand tap if that's what you're doing. If you're jacking and it's twisting, slow down the move so squeeze your butt. 10 seconds. And time. Excellent. Grab a sip of what you got. Woo. Outer short burst, back to endurance. We have an ABA 120 circuit. Sounds like a math equation, doesn't it? So basically what it is you have move A and move B. The summation of the time is 120 seconds. We're going to divide that by 3 so that you do move A, move B, and move A for an equal amount of time in that 120 time interval. And I'll holler at you when it's time to switch moves. So your first move is going to be a hip bridge with a pulse. I have a weight. If you don't have a weight, no worries. Feet come into hips, squeeze your body up and pulse. Now, when I say B, move B, you keep your hips up and you walk your feet forward and back, okay? And then we go back to A to finish, hip bridge with pulse. I'll tell you ways you can dial it up if you want as we rock and roll. So 40 seconds each move, hip bridge with pulse. Let's set you up, lay down, weight on lap or nothing, you choose. Heels close to butt, knees forward, lift, and pulse. We're off. 40 seconds. Pump it up. We're thinking about bringing chest close to chin, but you have to worry about crunching your chin in there. Just let it be natural, because that's what's going to encourage us to get our hips higher. 10 seconds. Get ready for the hip bridge walk. So if you need to lower your hip for a moment, do it. Then lift it up. 1 foot forward, other foot forward. Foot back and back. Switch leading leg each time. Go. The higher you can maintain your hips through this movement, the better for your hamstrings, your glutes, your hips, or even training in this one. Last one. 5 seconds, we go back to hip bridge pulse. In 3, in 2, 1. Squeeze your booty up. Let's go. Up. Up. Now, those of you who want more, lift your heels, but don't lose that height. 30 seconds. Woo-wee. This is great for your butt cheek muscles. Not only do they look better when we do this, but they move better in every activity we do, whether it be in the gym or at home or when we're out and about. 5, 4, 3, and time. Ooh. Good news, you're done with that one, that wild one. Next up, we're gonna get your heart rate up. Y'all know I like lunge variations and burpees. So today we're actually going to do a snapping lunge. So step back, snatch overhead, and bring back to hip. Snatch overhead, bring back to hip. That can be done without a weight, and it can also be done just stepping. Okay, when we're done, burpees. Then we go back to the lunge variation. Yeah, this one's a burner. Get ready for that cardio kick. Lunge, snatch. In 3, 2, go. Lead down with your back knee. Your primary focus is that hop with control. Speed may actually take away, so don't worry about pausing. If you do, that's okay. 8 seconds. All right, carefully put down your weight, make room for burpees. In 3, 2, 1, go. Woo-wee. Let's fly. I just realized I can't do math. This is more than 120. That's okay. Last 5 seconds. Back to lunge and snatch. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Oh. There we go. Uh, 10. Come on, almost there. And time. Whoo-wee. 2 moves left. We're going back onto our tummies for our posterior chain. So we have a pulsing skydiver. Arms are out in front. Bend them back. So if you have a band, you can pull that in and use it. If not, no worries. Elbows squeeze back. Anyone who wants a little more, bring your heels together and add the thighs. In the middle, we swim, and then we go back to the skydiver. Gonna get a nice burnout for your upper back, your glutes, your lower back, and your hamstrings. All right, rowing in 3, 2, and go. Now, if you can, stay pulsing rather than full range here. This is gonna isolate the muscles more, get your heart rate up more, give you more go. 5 seconds. All right, arms and legs out, swim, go. Try to get your thighs off the ground, your chest off the ground, doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little goes a long way. Listen to your flexibility. Do what you can. 10 seconds. All right, get ready for the skydiver again. If you add the leg, do it. In 3, 2, go. By driving your elbows back, you should feel your shoulder blades pinching. If you don't, actively make them pinch. Imagine you have something between your shoulder blades. You want to squeeze it in there. Keep it in there. 10 seconds. And time. Okay, we got one more sequence, and then we're out of this. Plank arm circles. Plank position. Actually, sorry, hover position. Hover arm circles. One arm comes out. You draw a big circle. Bring it in, and then the other arm. If your hips start rocking, you lower your knees. Feel? If you can't do it on your toes, do it on your knees. Keep control of your hips. Second move, you're on your butt. Start down for a seat crunch. Arms and legs. The option is to extend, even holding a weight. Let's start with the hover. Arm circles in 3, 2, and 1, go. Feet are just outside hips to keep your hips square. As you balance on one arm and reach, be mindful of your hips, squeeze them square to ground. Good. 15 more seconds. We go to the C crunch. Ooh. All right, on your backs, C crunch. If you have a light weight, grab it if you want more heat. 3, 2, go. C crunch, level 1, tapping down. Level 2, extending out. Woo. Yeah, chiseling your six pack, but believe it or not, you also work your back, lower back, through this move, especially as you get your legs lower and you have to brace tighter with your core. 10. 5 seconds. We finished back with the arm circles. If you tried it on your knees last round and you felt good, try it on your toes this round. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's finish our endurance training. Uh, 20 seconds. Oh man. Drive your elbows hard through the ground, squeeze them back towards your kneecaps, lock in your core. 15 seconds on the clock. Now try to drill your hand into the ground. Like it's wet sand, you want to leave a trail from your fingertips. And time. Excellent. Woo. All right, next up we have circuit training. We're gonna have 2 rounds of 45 seconds for each move we do. We'll do one side then the other. Okay, so first, we're gonna step out lunge laterally. So level 1 is here. Today we're gonna play around with weights. So if you have a light enough weight, press out in front as you step out. Option is to stay wide. Press out and then center, just one direction. Once you got that, you add the step in. Once you got that, you step in and add a press. You make like an L with your weight. Okay, we'll do one side, then the other. If you have a band, you could pull it with you, right? And pull it here. 3, 2, 1, go. Step out, land in your lateral lunge, hold, press, pull in, rise. And when you're ready, add the knee lift. Good. You can get rid of the press if you need. $15 more seconds. We will go right to side 2. Nice. 5 seconds. Hey, Mr. DJ. All right, shake it off. Side 2. In 3, 2, go. Woo! That side's more creaky for me. Yes. So we're adding some interesting dynamics to our training. We're compromising our weight distribution, which makes our core and shoulders work harder. And then we're varying multiple angles of our body. 20 seconds. Last one. And time. Oh man. All right, guys, on your back, single arm chest press. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see what the other arm's doing. On the ground, single arm chest press. Option is to add a hip bridge if you didn't get enough of it earlier. That'll add some extra work through the posterior chain and core. If your weight's not heavy enough, do bottom half pulses. If it's too heavy, then maybe go to push-ups. But I think all of you probably are pretty good from what I see what you have. Okay, so single arm, and then we'll go right to the second arm. In 3, 2, 1, go. Single arm chest press. Anyone who has any kind of fragility and rotator cuff, doing single side body training like this, there's other exercises as well, helps us start to redevelop our strengths, especially if you use a lightweight with an injury. So lightweight or resistance band helps. Sometimes when we have a bar and we're using both arms with the same weight, one side will dominate and we won't recognize that we're not training the other side of our body. So it's good to do this too. 8 seconds, we switch sides. 2 and time. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Ready? All right, go. Elbow is super wide, like a field goal. And you want to still keep a core brace here to protect your spine. Add some body support behind the move. Wait. By the way, guys, we have workshops again coming up this week. We switched them to every other week. We have a Wednesday night and Thursday afternoon. We have multiple directional training with Marissa and Jason. Wednesday, emails coming out tonight, by the way. And Thursday afternoon, another runner's workshop. Some new stuff, new angles to talk about. 10 seconds. 1 and time. Awesome. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna do lunging with twisting, but one leg. This is our finisher for this circuit. Lunge, twist, and center. Level 1, lunge, twist, center, knee lift. Level 2, lunge, twist, center, with an overhead press. Level 3. You can just use body weight, right? You can even stay on the spot and just twist and rise. 40 seconds side, 1 and 3, 2, 1, go. Find the control, yes. And then right away when you got it, add the knee lift. Yeah, add that balancing act as well. She's got it, nice. Single leg balance training. Great for you athletes out there, great for you non-athletes, even if you're not someone who's a sports. This is gonna save your life one day maybe, because you're training those muscles that handle unstable surfaces. And that's everywhere we go. Switch legs in 3, 2, go. Nice, Jeff. Keep it up, Deb. Can't see you, but I know you're kicking butt over there. Harini, always strong and consistent. Whew. You know what's cool? We're working your core massively without even doing a crunch in this move. It's just a little twist. But are your abs on fire? Whew. 15. 3. And time. Yes. All right, guys, we got a pretty, I don't want to say easy, but simple finisher for us. Grab your weights. First move is 10 deadlift, high pull. Hinge forward, exhale, pull to the top. Remember, deadlift isn't a squat. Squat is like this. Deadlift, it's like you're looking over a cliff. At the top, high pull. If your weight's too heavy, just do deadlift. If you don't have weights, do single leg deadlifts, 5 and 5. Second move, tuck jumps. Options for reduction, skaters, because we haven't done any of those today, or back to jump squats. Whatever you do, it's 10 reps of both moves, okay? 5 rounds will bring us home. Let's start with deadlift high pull. In 3, in 2, and 1, set, go. Make sure you rack your spine at the top, get standing tall before you hinge back down. Woo. 35 seconds, get every rep. You have plenty of time. Rest when you're done. Remember, this is an EMOM. Take the recovery. And if that wasn't enough for you, next round, I want to see 15 of the moves, okay? So those of you who felt like you want a little more, 15 and 15 rather than 10 and 10. 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Plenty of time. Make your moves awesome. Oh, wow, 35 seconds. Yes, look at those speedy tuck jumps. Oh. Coming up to round 3. 15 seconds on the clock. Woo. I'm gonna try 15 on the deadlift this time, not the tucks yet. You can add the challenge wherever you want. We go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo. Just knowing I'm gonna do more makes these harder. Isn't that crazy how the brain works? Nothing you can't divert. Not if you find your mental strength. Whew. Oh man. If you feel like you're gassing out, good. You should be this point in the mix. 2 rounds of this left. 10 seconds. All right, I'm reversing it. I'm gonna do 15 tucks instead this time. Ready? Pick what you're gonna do. Set, go. Commitment. Every rep, commit to it. Whew. Oh man. Nice, Jeff. Good work. See you pushing yourself there. Keep it up. 25 seconds to round 5 of 5. All right, y'all. 8 seconds. How are you gonna finish it? I'm doing double 15s. Who's in? Who's in? All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. Holy smokes. When you're done, You can come to kneeling. You have 20 more seconds, everyone who's working, 20 more seconds. When we're done, when that 20 seconds is up, we're gonna finish with an isometric hold and a hover. Not a plank today, a hover. Any of you who came to Ginger's workshop? Yeah, she schooled me on this. Hovers, when you're holding the position, are actually harder and more rewarding for your core training. Sometimes it's better on your hand for more challenge, but not when you're strict hovering or planking. So we're gonna do 1 minute hover, and I'm gonna add some variations for those of you who want more as we roll in it. Come on down, elbows under shoulders, knees or toes. 1 minute on the clock. Hold, timer's on. Squeeze your weight forward. Squeeze your front legs and your butt. Drive your elbows into the ground and imagine you're pulling them back towards your kneecaps. Now, if you've got that, lift one foot to your hip height. Slide it out in the air, back to hip height and down. Other leg, hip height, push it out, hip height, down. You can do this on your knees as well. You can also do it tapping down, so you don't have to lift. You can just go out and tap. 30 seconds. Options are to just hold, okay? If you're lifting your leg and penduluming it with me, remember, you don't want your hips twisting, and you don't want all of your weight to end up on one side of your body. We want to keep equal distribution. 15 seconds and we're done. Woo. By the way, happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there. Baby daddy, baby daddies, mama daddies, all the daddies. 5 seconds. And time. Woo. Nice. You deserve a stretch. Let's do it. Open your knees, butt to heels. Land down. Crawl your fingers a few inches forward, stretching through your armpits and shoulders. Coming up to kneeling position, take one leg forward into lunge. Sink into your hips. In this position, bring arm overhead, side bend. So you guys, we are in the works of preparing for when we get to reopen. And while we're doing a ton of research on our end, we'd love to get your feedback. So if there's anything you have in mind or you'd like to see or you're curious about, just reach out to us. We know we're stronger because of you guys, and we really just want to make sure that you're happy with the outcome and our choices. We want to make sure we're taking care of you. And just know we're going to keep live streaming when we come back. Knees under hips, hands to the ground, dangle here in the middle. We're working on a fun hybrid style class. I'm hoping it'll work out. Slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Lace your hands, press away, inhale to open up your back. Reverse, open chest, pull down. Nice. I had this really fun playmate song right now, so don't mind my bopping. Thank you guys so much. Great workout today. Happy Monday. Enjoy the beautiful day, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow or Wednesday or at one of the workshops or all of the above. That'd be even better. Bye.